I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me. So sexy it hurts, and I am too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. And I am too sexy for your party, too sexy for your party, the way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Give me a fucking drink. Hey, bastard. Fuck, I'm talking about. Woo! Let's do a fucking show!
I'm a model, you know what I mean, and I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, on the catwalk. Yeah, I shake my little tush on the catwalk.
Schmidt enjoys drinking, in case you haven't noticed.
Welcome to the Best Damn Tech Show period. I'm Flemmo. To my right, Rand McNally.
Hello.
To my left, Sir Very Reverend Duchess.
Oh, come on.
Adam Plant. Welcome you both, and also welcome you to the Best Damn Tech Show period. Good to have you here. This is the place for tech news.
That's right.
It's the only place for tech news.
Let's get right into the tech news.
Tech news.
Best damn news.
Our lead story of the Best Damn News today is Amped. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Amp. Where are you at?
Holla!
Yeah, something like that. They've shut up
Boost,
shop.
actually, right?
Oh, is it really?
Oh.
It's a similar sort of setup there. They're on the MVNO system, which is a mobile virtual network operator, which means they piggyback on the likes of Verizon and some of those other players.
Right.
Amp happens to be on Verizon. One of the first players there to offer 3G. They targeted the 18 to 35 crowd.
Yep.
With hip hop, kind of, rough and tumble stuff.
Holler.
Little shows, like little
Where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Shut up shop.
Uh-huh. They
Yeah.
suck.
Verizon brought on the bankruptcy by threatening to cut off their services.
Wow.
They launched in something like 2005, late 2005. So a little short lifespan there.
Yeah, I wonder who lost the most money on that deal. Because they put a lot of money in advertising.
Yeah.
Alone. I can't imagine what else they spend on production and whatnot. So, it goes to show you this Web 2.0 world, if you would consider this Web 2.0, it's more just
Communications age world.
Well, it's actually it's more mobile
Yeah,
technologies, particularly mobile technologies here in the States. Very tough for any other players.
Exactly, because it's more money in the infrastructure. It's a greater territory to cover than anywhere else in the world.
Well, they
What are you
didn't.
talking about?
Dude.
Absolutely not. Australia?
They didn't have.
Australia, it's filled with fucking bugs. They don't need cell phones. I'm talking
So,
about
Australia?
China, same deal.
Russia?
Chinese bugs. Russia's there.
You gonna tell me that Australian Outback has good cell phone coverage?
Absolutely,
You're
mate.
so wrong.
Absolutely.
You're
It's
so
top
wrong.
notch, top quality.
Kangaroos.
Yeah,
machine
you
in
don't
there,
even have
marsupial
satellites
I
pets.
just think in
over
the
there.
States because you're all the States. That, you know, everything's nice and smooth and runs
No.
smooth. There's greedy bastards going on, and that's why.
Yeah, I
shit
agree.
like this
But I'm
happens.
saying it's difficult to get everything up and running here because of the amount of bullshit to handle, including large territories to cover.
Okay.
In Europe, it's a hell of a lot
Large-
easier.
All right, there's so
small
many
little
players
countries.
within the whole area.
been nice for-
Fair enough. All right.
Nice for Verizon though. They're making money on these guys, and then all of a sudden they don't have the money to pay, and they're like, "Get out of our space."
Yeah. Bugger off.
Bugger off, indeed.
Or bugger.
Bugger off. I think they said to Ant.
They could have said
Usually.
bugger because that's the anal sex thing. Remember?
Yeah.
That's more like buggery.
Right.
Buggery. So
Yeah.
they buggeried them.
They definitely buggeried them. Apple.
Everybody loves Apple.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apple released their latest update nicknamed Leopard. I think it's 10.5. 10.5. Not very impressed, actually. It's a sort of bit of ho-hum, bit of, jobs you getting up there and doing his spiel. But when it came to the crunch, it's just like...
Same deal.
Yeah, same shit, 10.4 with a couple of little features there, nothing too much. So...
Any
Meh is the big.
Meh is the cry out there. Meh.
is
I
there,
heard that they took some wonderful Linux GUI features and implemented them as they usually do.
Bloody hell. Maybe.
What?
No, they did. They had this thing called Spaces or whatever, where I'm not sure it's called Spaces, but like in Linux, you have on the bottom right, there's 4 tabs, right? Or 4 little squares.
No
and you can
idea.
open up like all kinds of like windows in one, and then click on the other, blank, clean slate. Open a bunch, and so you have 4 of them.
Right.
And they actually have 4 spaces. So like, let's say you're doing FTP stuff, you have your FTP up, but then you want to go to your web browsing, you click, everything switches. Now it's up your web browsing desktop. So-
Okay. It's kind of like
I mean,
tab
it's a pretty
browsing.
cool idea. Yeah, it's like tab browsing on your desktop with all your applications.
Premiere
and
does a similar thing with a workspace.
Yeah.
Photoshop, same deal. You can save your workspace like instead of a
Yeah, but
they
there's more than
they
one
rip shit
click
off.
on the workspace. You have to actually go through the menu.
They're ripping shit off anyway.
Yeah.
That's what they always do, but they always make it look prettier, and that's what they're good at.
Probably on news stories. Dig, the very, very popular news aggregator social networking sites. digg.com.
Yes.
You've been living up plants' ass.
Yep.
Nobody
They've
lives
jumped
there.
in bed with Microsoft.
Really? Go over to the
advertising.
dark side.
Well, to some it's the dark side. To others it's like Valhalla.
I actually know a dude who
Avalon.
loves Microsoft. I thought I would never meet someone like this, but the
Yeah.
guy loves Microsoft.
Yeah. Well, there are people out there.
Actually, he pretty much has his opinions on, other than comedy, his opinions are the exact opposite of mine in every aspect.
he's the anti-plant.
He is the anti-plant.
He's like a
There's gotta be.
legume.
the nut.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So Microsoft's getting into the space a little bit. Facebook, they jumped on with them recently, and now Dig, some of the big aggregators. So
Yeah.
What
Hey.
exactly are they advertising on there?
Microsoft stuff.
Microsoft
shit.
Live ads or
no. Other people, they're just the third party. Other people advertise their shit through Microsoft.
Oh, okay.
And up
So,
they
yeah.
come. So I think it was Google before, but now it's Microsoft.
3-year contract. That must have been some good money.
Yes. Yeah. Rosie announced it on Dig, of course.
3 years is a long time these days for a contract. In
it
terms
is.
of advertising on the web.
In terms of anything
That's
outside of a car payment.
yeah, but I mean that's pretty damn badass for Dig. There's some predictable money coming in.
Right, that's true.
Kevin Rose wasn't hurting for cash.
No?
No.
Really?
Rosie.
And that's all the time we have news
All right, see you later.
for this week. Bye.
Not here.
Oh, hang on.
What?
We got something in my eye.
Iris and the virus?
Iris and the virus. I love it when the Space Invader little thing gets blown up.
Me too. That's the best part.
Best part of the intro. Plant. What have you got for us in the virus news today?
It's a good
Everyone's
question.
Wondering. Really?
Have you heard the term Jesus phone?
Jesus Comunicado.
The phone that Jesus owns?
No. He actually didn't have a phone. They didn't have phones back then.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got to check my history books.
Unless you're talking about Jesus, like the random dude that lives in
Jesus.
Spain.
Right.
Jesus.
Nice guy.
But The Jesus phone actually is a reference to the Apple iPhone.
Ah, why? Because
The blind faith of the users that actually bought it. Just blind faith. You know, bought into hype and nothing else there. This has some serious security. What are you drawing over there? Serious
He's
security.
doodling.
holes.
Virusy stuff.
Okay. And I mean, like very serious security exploits. They completely ignored the 101 of what to do when making, you know, a small operating system for like a phone. So there's a proof of concept
Safari, there was an
website.
issue there earlier on.
Yeah, basically all you have to do is browse to a certain website or any website that uses these exploits on your iPhone, and that's it. They got like almost complete control over the thing. They can ransack your contacts.
Ah.
They can check all your text messages, get all
Ooh.
your text messages out of
Yeah.
there. They can even switch on audio recording and have it upload your conversations if they want to. Which nobody wants to do that. No one's interested in what you're saying on your iPhone. But you know, like it took only 215 man hours to devote to the project.
Man, hours is funny sounding.
Better than person hours.
Go ahead.
which
Go
was
ahead.
written in the article.
Yeah. Oh, really?
It's so PC.
Wow, that's lame.
It's a British website. Anyway, theregister.com.
Beep, beep.
Fantastic website. Anyway, they visit the site and it just compromises pretty much the whole thing as it needs to. They didn't even, like, you know, security researchers, as soon as the thing was out, you know, they got their hands on it, they checked it out, and they wrote to Apple
There-
saying, like, did you guys even think of security when
Yeah.
you built this thing? Like, are you out of your minds?
Well, they didn't anticipate people actually being able to browse through the web.
Apparently not, because it's only
AT&T.
2G.
Yeah.
So,
There was a whole conference set up just to learn how to hack the iPhone in the shortest amount of time possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, there was, and they, you know, like there was. This comes right behind a whole slew of things that said, you know, how to unlock features in the iPhone that weren't supposed to be there, you know, or that they cut out. Mm-hmm. So, you know, really, the iPhone.
Is it going
Just
to crash and burn, or will it just be going through some little hiccups and then take off again once they get their shit together?
I don't think the iPhone's going anywhere.
Right. Okay.
The iPhone is sold to humans, and humans are incredibly susceptible to hype. And if there's one thing that Apple knows, it's hype.
That's true.
You know, they
It does
made a lot
very
of
good job.
They certainly
jobs.
got money to back it up. You know, everyone who bought an iPhone is like religiously in love with the thing. Even, I mean, it's like the woman who dates the dude that beats the crap out of her every night, and she
Ah,
still loves
right.
him. That's kind of how like the Apple iPhone crowd is.
I love
in
that
my
woman.
mind.
She's really cool.
She's awesome, isn't she? Oh wait. So you have something to say there?
So don't buy an Apple iPhone yet. That's all.
The
Go ahead.
story's over my shoulders.
Hang on.
Dang.
Hang on to it. That was some good. That was some good news.
It sure was.
It wasn't good news,
It was
but
bad news.
good news for people watching who can actually do some shit about it. Good stuff. Thanks, mate.
Party on.
We're going around the world. In the World Wide Web. Thank you very much. There's lots of stuff going on around the world.
Not in
Always.
Australia.
Of course, there's stuff going on in Australia.
Ah,
Google Australia has opened up. You know how they do the doodles on the, St. Paddy's Day and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
They've got something creative there. They're actually opening that up to all the kiddies in Australia to do doodling themselves.
Wow.
For special days like Anzac Day, like Australia Day.
What the hell's Anzac Day?
Anzac Day.
I mean, I can do the math on
It's
Australia
kind of
Day.
like
but
Memorial Day, all right?
Who's
do
Anzac?
you remember all the Anzacs?
Anzac is Australian New Zealand Army Corps. ANZACZAC.
So who they fought?
Lots of people.
Oh,
around
they
the
lost
world.
a lot of people. in
It
World
was
War
mainly
II.
the two.
Aboriginals. They fought the sharks.
No, they got hosed in World War II, man.
We didn't get
English,
hosed.
We didn't get
English
hosed.
used you guys as cannon
They-
fodder.
That
They did.
the
That's true.
Koala
They did. They were
War
like,
of
let's do an alliance,
1974.
right? And then all the Australians show up, like, all right, we're here to fight with you. And the English are like, okay, we got your back, like, way back.
Yeah.
You guys took all the bullets.
I like some tea.
Yeah,
Watch
tea and
Gallipoli.
crumpets.
Watch Gallipoli if you don't know exactly what happened there with the war.
Dirty pool, man. Dirty pool.
That was World War One.
So kiddies are making logos.
yeah, I did one myself.
Yeah.
It's fairly very good. Maybe we can show it.
If you give it to me, we can show it.
Absolutely, there it is. Absolutely sensational. I think they're going to use it.
No, let's go for that. I like that.
Absolutely.
What else?
Best damn Google. Chinese. Yeah, friends in China.
Hoyt Hoyt Mafloro?
No. Boy. Chinese pirates.
Oi!
No, like R.
What the hell does that mean? What you just said?
Like them pie.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Chinese fried rice. I'll have an order of fried rice. Anyway,
Why the hell would one of their specialty masseuses say that to me then?
or give you a tattoo that said
Right.
such. Show them.
Oh,
Chinese fried rice.
pork fried rice. I was overweight at the time.
Chinese pirates have been busted big time.
They're just not on the high seas, huh?
to the tune of $500 million.
Wow, that's a lot of
This
dollars.
is software piracy that we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So they busted 2 Chinese software piracy groups in possession of illegal software. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Not just in possession. I assume if they're making that money, that they're actually selling this to people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's an estimated retail value of 500 M.
And I gotta say, if you buy pirated software, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I mean, there's two.
The whole point is not paying for the software.
Yeah, there's no gray area there. You pay for it legitimately, or you take it, and that's.
If you're like, oh man, I got this steal on Adobe Photoshop for $80, man. It's
Right.
This email came out of nowhere. I totally cashed in on it.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, really.
That's right. That's why we say buy it. That's the message to all your kiddies out there. Fork over the moolah.
Save up.
Because all those kids have $4,000 for
Say-
the CS.
Right. Yeah. $2,500.
Save up your pennies. Get yourself a full, Adobe.
That's like a
Creative
year of
Suite
not
Master
drinking.
Edition.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that's what
So-
we're saying. Otherwise, you'll get busted from
Right.
Shanghai and Shenzhen.
Well,
Well, the
it's,
Shanghai surprise.
it's a known fact that in China and other countries like that, the pirated software business is massive.
Booming.
Massive. Massively massive. And much bigger than it is here.
which
So-
is bigger than massive.
Right. So if we can help them bust these Chinese ass fuckers, then they'll
And the
probably
software
lay off
pirates.
busting us.
Wow, maybe
You think?
Why would they need to bust us? We don't.
We don't
we're
do
just
it. No,
pirates.
I mean Americans.
we buy.
Oh, Americans.
Or I'm sorry, Australians, Lebanese, and Americans.
I'm American.
Lebanese American.
I'm American. I was born here.
I know. Moving on.
Moving on, people. The ComSec iPod Index.
hell's
The
that?
ComSec is they do these indexes where comparing things around the world. I think they came out with the Big Mac Index like 20 years ago or something like that.
How many
so
Big
if
Macs?
you were in Paris, say the Big Mac was $1.50. If you were in
Oh.
Hungary, it was like 20 cents.
Gotcha.
Right?
Wow, 20 cents for a Big Mac. That's a fucking
That's
steal.
pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
it's pretty bloody chill. I don't think it's like that anymore. It was like that when I was there, which is explains my size. But anyway, they did an iPod index comparing iPod prices around the world.
Right.
Brazil.
Uh-huh.
Well, Brazilians are paying for their frivolous activities on the beach
Oh, yeah?
and their thongs up their asses by having to pay some $330 for an iPod Nano 2
Holy shit.
gigabit.
How much is that here?
149.
Wow.
Cheapest? North of the border.
Hoyt Hoyt Mafloro Canadians.
The Canadianese.
The Canadians
Right.
are only forking out 144 bacon.
Well, interesting. And this is all in US dollars.
And I'll tell you, if you ever gone to Montreal, man, that place is expensive. I don't know how
Yeah.
their iPods are so
And
cheap.
milk is like $5 a gallon or something.
And it's a-
I don't know, but I'll tell you how much their beer costs.
It's a great friggin' place too. Love it. Love me some Canada.
Oh. Yeah, Canada's pretty cool. I went to Campobello Island once.
Be brave.
Had a good time.
Really, I've been there as well.
Yeah?
Campobello Island.
Yeah?
Camped. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Holler.
Holler. Speaking
Ooh,
of
me too.
Speaking of hollering, whilst we take a little beer switch out, Geek Chick.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Geek Chick is in with us.
Yeah, you're not gonna caress it.
Hey guys, Geek Chick Nick here. What's going on? So, how many of you have a Wii? How many of you throw lots of parties with your Wii? Good. Well then, you're gonna want to check out Nyko's Wii Party Station. It's really cool. Basically what it is, it's a centerpiece for like your coffee table or whatever the hell you have in your living room when you're playing Wii. And it has 4 Wiimote holders, 4 cup holders that have like this gel stuff on the inside, and you put it in your freezer, and it keeps all your shit cold for a really long time. A fan, like in the bowling alley, that, like, you know, when your palms get all sweaty and disgusting when you've been playing for like 12 hours. You put it on the fan, and you're like in the bowling alley, and you're like, oh, that's cool. LCD screens that keep your score, and the part that was kind of weird, it's got a chip bowl in the top, like chips and dip, like, which seems kind of random, but at the same time it's kind of cool. But if your hands are all disgusting and sweaty, I don't know why you'd want to be grubbing in there, but hey, it's not my idea. But right now it's a UK prototype. They're working on making the chip bowl bigger. Apparently, it's only 1 serving, and that's not good enough for them. But the cool part is, it's gonna be out in maybe like 2 months worldwide, and it's only gonna be $25, which is everybody can get one. Every Wii family or Wii party person can obtain one, and it'll be awesome. And invite me over. All right, that's been me. Have a geek week, guys.
Big Chick, thank you very much. You know, I heard a rumor.
What'd you hear?
There's some sort of relationship between Geek Chick and Geek Psychic.
Well, we don't really know the origins of either. So that would, I mean, I guess
I gotta have a word with them.
What do you mean by that?
Well, no, apparently there's
I mean, it's trivial, but you know why? Why would you say that?
relationship with.
I don't know, man. Personal stuff. I try not to get personal on this show.
I'll ask her. I'll find out what,
I'm
what the
just
deal
curious.
is anyway.
Fuck it, I don't care, man. Don't even ask.
Take this out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take this shit
What do
out.
we got in Tech It Out? Who's going first?
You're going first, mate.
Number 1 on Teching It Out, we've got the $100 laptop program. It's almost ready to go.
Oh, it's
There
all
was
that.
lots of controversy on it. I guess it was last year. It was still up for grabs as to who was going to get involved.
Yeah.
A lot of the bigger manufacturers were against it.
True.
I was using the old West.
True
Against
that.
it.
By $100 laptop, you mean the one laptop per child?
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
That one and the same.
Crank up power source, things
Yeah.
like that. Very
That thing
easy.
is awesome.
It sure is.
So apparently they've got a few countries involved now, including Libya and I think Thailand, and they're actually selling them for $175 each.
That's not $100.
No, it's not $100, is it?
I mean, it's way better than $500, which is probably the cheapest you can get a new laptop for nowadays.
No.
I wish I could remember the term
You get
for
a
it. but
crappy
They have
Acer.
some pretty
Well,
cool
I mean-
technology on that thing that you can't even get on, like, you know, an OS
Yeah.
that you pay twice that much for.
Right,
That's right.
correct.
I mean, like, there's a way, like, it automatically identifies other wireless laptops of it, you know, its kind around you.
It's pretty
and
awesome.
it meshes, like, the network around you where you can physically
No doubt.
drag files to that person and things like, you know.
Wow.
And you can do that in Windows networking, but it's clumsy.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this
yeah.
thing, like, a child could do it easily.
Sounds awesome.
It's great.
It does sound awesome, so I imagine Negroponte is very excited that the production
Yeah.
will be beginning next month.
October.
Oh, October. That's soon.
Yeah.
A couple of months, maybe.
Which is when Leopard was supposed to come out, but didn't.
Leopard? It's early.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's late.
Really? What, last October?
No, it was supposed to come out before the iPhone. But they pushed it back for the iPhone.
Pushed it back
We,
to
we,
the
we
iPhone.
did a story about that a couple months ago.
Who
I
watches
don't
this?
friggin' listen. Bloody hell.
Next up, Acer.
Oh, bloody Acer.
What happened?
I don't know. What happened?
They made a shit laptop
Lots
of shit.
to the tune of $1 billion of them or something.
Lots of shit laptops. Apparently, the head of Acer, some Gianfranco Lanci, or Lanky,
What?
yeah, he's the head of Acer.
Wow.
He's come out, he's spoken out.
Gay?
That I can't.
Maybe
That,
not. But about Vista.
That I can't confirm, but he has spoken out about Vista, being very disappointed in the release and saying that it does nothing for the PC industry, and they should have waited until they got it right. The bastards.
Yeah, yeah.
Got what right, though? It took them 5 years to put that out.
It totally
Yeah.
did. And, you know, I'm thinking maybe Gianfranco needs to have a look at his own shit.
He
because
does, yeah.
I tell you, I've seen quite a few Aces that just crapped up this planet.
I tried to use a friend's Acer once to open like an 8 megabyte XML file. XML. You know, it's not like it's super
rocket science.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't number crunching with the thing. It took 20 minutes to open the file.
Wow. It's Acerlicious.
I
Yeah.
tell you. So, and one of the things with Acer is that they come bundled with CA, Computer Associates Antivirus.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely awful. If you get it for a free rebate or something like that, chuck that frickin' rebate out the door because it's full of shit. Okay, CA, antivirus, internet security. That's
Yeah.
what it's called. Seriously, chuck it out the door.
You know who peddles that shit? Someone I personally like,
Right.
but
Tiger Direct.
Tiger Direct peddles that
Yeah,
shit.
they
like
sure
you won't
do.
believe.
They do.
Tiger Direct is awesome.
That and they peddle Ultra products. Ultra
Well-
is like ultra lame.
Yeah, this dude from Acer basically just said the entire industry is disappointed by Windows Vista.
Right.
That kind of sounded like Sulu.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I mean, I'm pretty disappointed with Vista, but you know, I'm a Mac person, so that doesn't go without saying.
Vista inspired
Oh
me.
my.
Vista inspired me to get a Mac.
Or go Ubuntu.
Yeah.
Go
Well, I
Ubuntu,
always loved
people.
Kubuntu or Kubuntu.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
That's the KDE desktop for.
All that shit.
Moving on.
Sorry.
But
guys.
listen. Another thing on Take It Out is that Google have made this proposal to grab a chunk of the airwaves. You remember we talked about that not long ago? They're talking some $4.8 billion as part of their proposal.
Damn it, they got
That's
a lot
not
of
in the
money.
notes here.
So it's not because I'm riffing. I'm freestyling, baby. Freestyling.
What do we do?
This is knowledge outside my
Does not
tech notes.
compute.
I like the sun.
Look, all I'm saying is that we want to keep a
Kittens are cool.
I see skies of blue.
geek eye on that whole thing. It really, it's quite exciting. It's quite revolutionary. It really is.
Shot,
Google
please.
buying the airwaves, right?
That is
Yeah.
kind of awesome, because like, if I was gonna buy air, I would spend
Yeah.
$4 billion. Dude, I
Valuable commodity. You
know,
can't
it's like-
find it anywhere but everywhere.
Nothing says I'm an asshole with too much money like buying $4 billion worth of air.
It's like yacht, Learjet, air. Small island.
Yeah.
You gotta work out there, buddy?
Yeah, I was going to, but I don't think I'm going to now. You know what I'm going to do instead?
I don't know.
I'm going to get Schmidt-faced. Schmidt-face!
We're gonna do the Schmidt phase now. Right. Oh, fucking awesome. Alright. You know I fucking hate the iPhone. It's a fucking known fact. The thing's a piece of shit. But I got some fucking comparisons for you. Comparisons. Basically, alright, ready? We got this new BlackBerry coming out. And the new BlackBerry is fucking kicking ass over this fucking iPhone. Yeah. Call somebody? No, fuck the iPhone. Okay, ready? First off, say, sorry. Same fucking price, ready? $4.99 a piece, supposedly. Alright, the iPhone is all touch, press screen, touch. But you know what? I'd rather feel the fucking buttons, you know? Say I'm fucking tanked, fucking hammered. I want to know where the fuck I'm pressing. So, BlackBerry, it's got a trackball and all that good shit, so you know what the fuck's going on your keyboard. And you know what? If you want to chat with people, BlackBerry's got instant messaging. Not the case with the iPhone. You got like an active sync type thing where you can do some data transfers and shit. Throw a file around or two. I mean, don't get me wrong. The iPhone's got a fucking pro and con here. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got you can check out the weather because you never know if it's raining or not unless you step outside. Holy shit! Oh my god. Anyway. You can do voice dial with this fucking BlackBerry. You got GPS. You got a fucking much longer lasting battery. And you're gonna be carrying a Mac product. Welcome to the fucking internet. Back to you guys.
very concerned with Schmidt. He's been drinking a lot. But as a result, I think he comes up with some good stuff.
He has been drinking way.
Why are you laughing so hard when you say that?
Well, I couldn't really understand the word he was saying, but hopefully we can subtitle that because it'd be fabulous. I'm sure it's insightful and really relevant information.
I'll have a word with his mom. Have her do the translation.
Really?
Yeah, she knows.
She speaks Schmittese.
She's big Schmidt.
Fair enough. All right, before everything deteriorates into oblivion, we got the side of the week.
Site of the week. We call it the site of the week because it's a website. Once a week, there's a website, and it's a site, and then we do it once a week.
Simpsons movie.
Hello.
Just, coming out. It's out.
Simpsons
Australia.
movie is going to be huge, I predict. It's this little tiny movie. Comes out of a very small production company.
All right.
Some unknown actors.
Yeah.
Unknown
Show,
story type,
stars.
you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to do well.
Yes.
I think the American public might like it.
I think you might be right. Part of the whole viral marketing efforts, and of course BK are very well known for their viral marketing with the subservient
British
chicken
Knights?
and the
Burger King.
Oh.
What? Come on, everyone knows BK.
Nobody wears British Knights.
Suburban Chicken. What else do they do? They do Darth Vader. Guess my
Yeah.
who I am and
They pretty much handle every.
lots of
yeah,
shit.
They have their own video
Alright.
games. Remember that?
lots of shit. Anyway, they've done a site called Simpsonize Me,
Which is
where you
cool.
can actually upload an image of yourself, and they'll turn you into a Simpsons character.
I've done
That's
it. It's
brilliant.
pretty funny.
It's
very,
great.
very funny. Maybe we can show some of our characters up there
Yeah.
during the outro. Try it yourself. They've been having a few bandwidth issues, so if you go there, they'll say, "Whoa, we're having technical difficulties," and
Oh, the price of popularity.
yeah, we're so
Right,
popular
right.
because of that. So yeah. Anyway, check it out. SimpsonizeMe.com.
With the Z.
There's
Figure out where
a
the Z
Z.
goes.
It's a Z, actually.
Oh, Zed.
But Z,
And that's
Z's
it.
acceptable. That's all we have time for. We have to show. Hang on.
Oh.
That's all the time we have for this show. Random McNally, thank you for joining me. Sir, very Reverend Duchess Adam Plant, also.
Alright, the Duchess is
and
one
the
thing, but you didn't-
Best damn tech players, including Schmidt for the Schmidt Faced and behind the scenes for Joy and of course Geek
Jake
G.
Trick Nick.
Of course, Geek Nick.
Biggs. We got Chris the Fist.
Lots
We've
of
got
people.
Drew Diallo.
Lots of people. Thank you once again for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, have yourselves a geek week.